Hey guys, this is Michael Myers 101. Just got back from Halloween 2018. Just walked out of the theater basically, and wanted to do a spoiler-free review this time. I'm going to be doing a spoiler review coming out a little later, but this time I just wanted to get something out and not ruin everything for the people that haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to be covering a lot more in the spoiler review later, a lot more detail. But I just want to say that I thought there was some great suspense, some great gore in this movie. I'll get into more details later, but I loved all the throwbacks to the original movies. I mentioned a lot in my reviews, the trailer reviews for the first and second trailer, that there were a lot of throwbacks, and there were even more that I hadn't mentioned, more things that showed up in the full film. So I'm going to talk about those later too. Also, I'd say that I also loved, I guess one of the things I will talk about without spoiling too much is they did kind of copy the original credits of John Carpenter's Halloween. Kind of like did the credits in the same way. Also had a pumpkin that was carved the same way as the one in John Carpenter's Halloween. So I thought that was really cool. I also loved a lot of the humor in the movie. Definitely thought it was the funniest film in the series so far, actually. You can definitely tell they had some comedians, writing and directing this, with David Gordon Green, Danny McBride. Had some really funny stuff. I thought that was cool. I really liked how they tried to go back and, into making Michael pure evil and making him mysterious. I really like that. I think everyone agrees you shouldn't try to explain Michael Myers. You just need to, just leave him, let him be mysterious. I think that was really good. Also, we got to take a moment and, appreciate how cultured Haddonfield's becoming. They had some like banh mi sandwiches and some boba tea. I thought that was really cool. They're definitely moving up in the world since they started out in 1978. Also, I thought it was better than the previous version of this. You think of H2O, they kind of did this already. I did like it better than H2O. I thought the whole Michael versus Laurie dynamic, it was better in this film. It was a lot more intense than it was in H2O. Added a lot more suspense to it, and I really liked that. I also loved the music in the film. They had some totally original music, but they also put new spins on some of the classic themes from the original, so I really liked that. That's what I was hoping for. And I loved the cinematography as well. Had a lot of the blue shades that are famous from John Carpenter's Halloween. He had a lot of those kind of light blue shades in there. Had a lot of that in this film, but also had a lot of those orange colors that really kind of gave it that feel of Halloween. Kind of reminded me of Trick or Treat in that way, actually. But overall, I thought this was one of the best entries in the series, possibly the best sequel in the series. And, it's hard to match the original since, it created these characters, these ideas, these like stereotypes that are just standards in the horror genre now. But, this movie did a great job of honoring the original. It's like I said, when you play it safe, you can't really compete with the original. It's like comparing Star Wars: The Force Awakens to, Star Wars: A New Hope. How can you compare it to, what started the whole thing? I will say I went with a couple relatives, though, and, they said that this is their favorite movie in the entire series, even better than the original. So, definitely highly recommend it. I'm going to be coming out with a spoiler review soon. So once you've seen the movie, be sure to check that out. It'll have a lot more details and examples. But if you haven't seen the movie yet, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of the series. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So stay tuned for that next video. I'll see you guys soon.